Oh, praise the sovereign Lord. Thank you, God, for this beautiful gift. I'm not gonna lie. When this year started, I did not have Will Smith being accused of sexual harassment by another man, and Venezuelan commie dictator being captured by Americans on my New Year's wish list, or I don't know, wish list, bingo list. I don't know, bingo card. But this is fine. So let me see. The Will Smith one, I don't even really care too much about that. It's like, I mean, it maybe explains why when he slapped, what's his name? It looked a little limp-wristed when he did it, and also why he looks more and more like a bitch as time has gone on. But hey, I guess Obama wasn't the only man at convictions. But but the thing with Venezuela that makes me kind of laugh, that was like, oh my God, you dip fuck. You said come and get me. And not only that, you told it to Trump. Like with Obama and Biden, I can see them just doing nothing and sitting with their thumbs up their asses. You told Trump this. A man who I'm pretty sure has done things that Obama and Biden would never do in a wet dream, or a dream in general, or even consider doing. Like this, I think this is a guy who basically played chicken with North Korea. And more or less won. No, forget Korea. He played chicken with China and with tariffs. And more or less won. Admittedly, my memory on how that played out is a little vague now, but it's like, he did this, and he fucked around, and he found out. He FAFO'd. And it's funny, too, because I'm just like, I remember today when I was thinking, well, I should do a video on this, I just thought to myself, okay, Sean Penn opened his fucking mouth yet? Has that douchebag opened his mouth yet? Last I checked, he hasn't, but then again, I got home and fell asleep for about an hour, so I don't know, maybe he has since. It's like, because Venezuela for the longest time was, or for a while anyway, was used as this little darling of the left who believed in this retarded thing known as socialism, like proof it works or whatever. And now Bernie Sanders and Sean Penn, and eventually they just treat it like you know when you fuck up but you don't want to acknowledge it and you're just kind of annoyed, like, why are we even talking? Like when Trump was being asked about the Epstein thing, he's like, why are we still talking about this? That's how Sean Penn and Bernie Sanders, I think, look at Venezuela. Which is why I think both of them are full of shit. And that socialists is for fags. And fagwars. And people who own fagwars. The difference is Trump at least signed the thing to where it would eventually possibly get released. At least he did something. These two, they don't even go that far. So it's like, yeah, no, Bernie Sanders, fuck you. Sean Penn, also fuck you. Also, the fact that that bitch got butthurt because South Park made a jab at him back when they were funny and not obvious whores, is also a little funny. Where was I? Oh, yeah, so Maduro was arrested. I'm pretty sure the Venezuelan people, from what I've been seeing, they are having a ball. Like, I could have sworn I saw them tearing down some statues of Maduro's. It's basically like what you would think would happen after Iraq was finally liberated by the Americans. Hopefully their shit doesn't go downhill as fast for them. But yeah, it's funny. And then I'm seeing all these people bitch about it. And I understand lefties. Okay, look, I get it. Your butt hurt that you are losing continuously. Maybe if you stopped for a moment and thought with your brain and not with your feelings. Like they used to. I remember guys would be accused of thinking with their dick. That's what these people are doing. But they're not thinking with their dick. They're thinking with their feelings and ideology and the fact that they're aligned with a bunch of nutcases that we call modern leftists, who have become the modern Jacobins. And much like the Jacobins, they are nut jobs and losers. The difference is the Jacobins, I hope, burn in hell. These people, I could go either way, much like Zarbon. But it's like, okay. I get the I get that you don't like Trump, but you at least could just take a step back and stop for a moment. But you didn't do that. You couldn't just be smart. No.
Okay, Flaming Dragon, fuckface. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face! Now, I don't know what kind of pan-Pacific bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but Asia Jack is my territory. So whatever you're thinking, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to head down there, and I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker! I will massacre you! I will fuck you up!
No, you couldn't do that because you couldn't just stop, maybe, I don't know, take a dump, maybe have a cigarette. Well, actually, no, sorry, that you would probably find that too masculine to take a dump, or to smoke, or to relax, or just to sit and think. Wait, where was I going? Oh, yes, now I remember. Although I do got the only thing about this that is kind of sad though, with this douchebag dictator being caught, is I remember it being brought up that this guy was working with cartels, and I was like, did El Marino have something to do with it? Like, if you're looking at the cursed image on the thing and wondering where I found this, blame my dad. He sent it to me, and I immediately thought El Marino was involved. It was like, because El Marino, the Marine guy who used to target cartel people, mainly their bosses, force them to put on women's dresses, dance with other men, and kiss them. There's a part of me that wants to believe he had something to do with this, because I think it would be personally funny to me, because fuck cartels, they ain't people. Hell, the only way they could get rid of them was to legally fuck with them, because the judicial system there sucks ass, apparently. But, yeah, I would like to think if that image is any representation of what Maduro's time was like on the way back to America, it would be like that. But lefties, take a bow. You're jackasses. But then again, this is nothing new for them. Anytime the Commander-in-Chief does anything vaguely that could be praiseworthy or, I don't know, just not insufferably annoying or just not annoying, they cannot help themselves. It's a bit like movie Blob and all the people with Gamergate. They couldn't shut up for 10 seconds about it. The difference being, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. One Democrat did say something praiseworthy, apparently. I think it was Fetterman. I'm 50-50 on him. I still don't trust him. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, which probably ain't that far, because I'm not that strong. But yeah, no, so I guess it points to him for being the one guy who's like, the man who suffered a stroke has more of a functioning brain than the people who haven't. Let that sink in. But the people, like, the left has this weird habit now where if Trump does anything that is even vaguely praiseworthy, like, I don't know, it comes out that maybe he wants to release all the files about in the investigation to who left Kennedy mind blown. They just said it's like, who the fuck cares? Like, if we do get full on, unredacted, everything, just 100% unredacted, I don't care if Obama greenlit it. Hell, I wouldn't care if Biden greenlit it. Or, I'm sorry, I wouldn't care if Biden's handlers greenlit it. If it was full on, we knew everything there was, and as far as we could tell, it was without a doubt the full details with no redaction or anything cut out. I don't care. I would like to know who deleted Kennedy from this world. And I don't like Kennedy. I think he was kind of a jackass. Oh wait, no, that was his brother. Never mind. My beef with JFK was a bit different. I was kind of mad that he basically left a bunch of Cubans high and dry. A few of them supposedly had to sail back on a small boat to America. And they got so hungry that a few of them had to eat one of their dead friends. Some of them chose not to. I've never been able to look at the Kennedy administration the same after hearing that story, regardless of whether it's true or not. I was in some weird documentary years ago, and God only knows documentaries can be full of shit. Just look at the stuff Netflix puts out. So yeah, there's this. There's the time one of the leader of ISIS got body bagged, and they had to try to spin this to where Trump was still the dickhead in the situation. It's like the guy who leads the organization that beheads people, including journalists, actual fucking journalists. None of these we stay in America and bitch and moan about first world problems. No, not those fag wars. No, actual journalists and just anyone they didn't like or they thought might have been an enemy. They cut off their heads. They cut them off. Trump and his administration body bagged, croaked that fucker. And these people still couldn't just let him have a moment of praise, I guess. Although, in fairness, Trump kind of made it even worse when he was describing all of it, and then Shane Gillis did his blow-by-blow recreation of it. He died like a dog. Our guys know with dogs, beautiful dogs. It's like, oh, God, Trump, God. I can't tell if this is a businessman thing or a New Yorker thing, but God, I can't decide if this is funny or something else. I'm going to go with something else. So yeah, the left spurring out, that's nothing new. It is kind of annoying, though, how they seem to have no concept of, hey, why don't we just shut up or just say no comment? Like, I would still be annoyed with them with the no comment, but it would be better than you being butthurt about it. And if you're going to tell me that you're mad because this could start a war with Venezuela, and you were fine with starting wars with a bunch of other people, why is this one the exception? Like we have done, like, hell, I remember Steve Turley pointed this out. Obama got an American citizen killed without the consent of Congress with a drone strike or whatever. As far as I recall, the leftists were not butthurt about that. They were not pissing and moaning about the fact that one of our own people was killed by the cocksucker in chief. But, that's just me. I find this funny. I'm glad Maduro was arrested. I wish the people of Venezuela the best. Because I've had at least one or two people in my life that I knew who were from Venezuela. They had nothing positive to say about Maduro. Hell, one of my teachers in college was from Venezuela. She had nothing but contempt for that fucker and that administration. So all you lefties and hipsters and man bun colonies who are saying this is awful, yeah, no, fuck off. Fuck off. So yeah, people of Venezuela, I hope you are having a better time now, and I'm praying to God things get a lot more better for you down the line, because God only knows you've needed it. Maduro, hopefully he gets tried for crimes against whatever. Like he's convicted of something before Trump's out of office and the Dems do something really stupid. But then again, knowing them, that's more than likely going to happen regardless. But yeah, no. So congratulations to the, I believe it was Delta Force who caught him, or Brahmin. Good for them. They were working with a bunch of other groups, but it was Delta Force who, I think my stepdad was saying how they actually have some other guys that aren't just with them doing that shit. But anyway. So congrats to them. Salute. No, that's Italian. Yeah, I got nothing for this. Have a good one. Green Berets, military guys involved. You basically made this look like it was done faster than Desert Storm. Although that might be true. But then again, that was also done so fast politicians couldn't fuck it up. But yeah, anyway. Have a nice day, and Yama hit. Oh, and also, lefties.
Make sure you get your whole head in front of the shotgun. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling.